All right, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with these phones, man. I get one phone, I don't get nobody on there, and this one keeps cutting on and cutting off. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, man. What's happening? How come I can't get no traction with my YouTube account? How come I ain't getting people following me? You know, that's I mean. This the best channel on YouTube. And I ain't getting no subscribers like that. Man, y'all like and follow me and share my stuff. That's why. Make sure you like and share and follow the Truth Conductor. You know, if you want to, fine, man. If you don't, it's all good. You know, if you just want to come and hang around and eat and not, it's all good. I don't have a problem with it, man. Cause one day you might come around. You know, one day you might come around. You never know. So you always got to keep trying, man. Always keep trying. Don't ever, even when it look like stuff might not be working for you. You can't get discouraged. You know, you can't want to give up, man. And you gonna have them moments where things look like they ain't working. Like you take 2 steps forward and 1 step. Man, you know, we take so much for granted. That is crazy. And I used to be a bus driver. And one of my ex-coworkers was going to work this morning. And a car was coming the wrong way. And she killed her on impact. And she going to work, drive a bus. Down 495. And car going the wrong way. And she knew she was going to go in there and work her early straight, man, and go home. And she did. Just that quick, man, she did. And there's so many people, man, that are taking things for granted. You know, they just assume automatically, oh, I'll be back, I'll get to that. I got time. And that's the one thing none of us know what we got, is how much time we got. We don't know. Man, if you find a person that could tell people how much time they got, man, they'll be a gazillionaire. You want to know how much time you got? Come on over here and see me. Bring me $1 million. Shit, you know how much money you get? If you can tell people how much time they got and be right, shoot, boy, you be wealthy. You be wealthy. Wealthy. Cause nobody know how much time they got, man. And that's the one thing we take for granted. Time. Like we got a whole bunch of it. And we don't. You see? And this is why I've been trying to tell people that, man, don't stop letting people get you emotional. Stop letting people manipulate your emotions. To get you upset, man, to have you wanting to fight. Because every time you start that you want to have a confrontation with somebody, you're going to take your eye off the prize, man. You're going to lose your focus. You see, if you want to control people, keep them confused. If you want to control folk, keep them confused. That's all you got to do. Keep a bunch of confusion among them, and you can control them. Because they ain't going to know what to believe. See, because they following the material side of life. See, they looking at the worldly side of life. They don't even believe in the spiritual. You know how many people right now that call themselves Christians that don't even believe in the spiritual side of life? See, that's how bad we've fallen, man. You know, this is what we've come to as a people right now. We don't even know how to talk to each other. See, we're afraid to even approach each other. That's how bad we're scared, man, to even approach and talk to each other. out of fear. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that, man? When you got to walk around being afraid of your fellow man. What kind of life is that? See, and that's what we need to get rid of, man. Some of this fear that we have of other people, man. They're human just like us. All some people need is a hello, man. How you doing? I expect some bumshells, man. I think some Congress people gonna really be exposed. I think a lot of people gonna be exposed. And see, unfortunately, a lot of the January 6th people are trying to use rioting and looting as a justification to overturn an election. Because, you know, what about all the riot? But they ain't trying to overturn no election. And that stuff is insured. January 6th was about overturning an election. You see, and let me say this. See, if that was a black group, they would have never got their foot on the Capitol. See, if that was black people that was protesting, they'd have never even got close to the Capitol. See, you see how they open up the doors and they wouldn't do that for no black folk. What? You crazy? Let all these Negroes? Oh no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. Matter of fact, you can't even come on the ground. Man, they'd have had a fence. You wouldn't have been able to step on the grass if there was some black people. You think I'm lying? Let a black protest come into town and see how much security goes up. See that, and that's just a reality, man, because we are controlled by fear. And the one thing society has always been taught to be afraid of is a black man. You know, they teach you to be afraid of us, even when you ain't got a reason. Be scared of that nigga right there. That's a black man. Be scared of him. He might rape you. See, he might steal something from you. See, they always show us in a negative light, but they don't never show some of them pedophiles, you know, that's raping kids. See, they don't show them in a negative light. See, they won't talk about stuff like that, but yet they're demonized. And that's how society is. And after a while, man, you learn to live with it. Because that's just how folk are. Of course he will. Of course he will. Of course he gonna be found out, man. And you know, eventually his luck is gonna run out. Eventually, man, he ain't gonna be able to settle the case. He gonna have to pay the piper. And it's gonna be for something stupid that's gonna catch him. Ain't nothing major gonna catch Trump. It's gonna be something stupid. Yeah, he gonna go. It's gonna be something stupid that he done said and done that's gonna catch him. And he can't. And he ain't gonna be able to wiggle out of it. See, and see, how do you beat a cheater? You cheat. Think about that. How do you beat a cheater? You cheat. And they knew he would cheat. So do you think they played fair with a cheater? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. You're not that naive. You're not that. Again, how do you beat a cheater? You cheat. When you know somebody will try to cheat to beat you, you just beat them at their own game. And Trump got beat at his own game. and he's crying foul. He was trying to cheat to win, and he got beat. Man, in fact, they thought they had this so in the barrel that they weren't even worried about it. That's why he said it was rigged, because he was cheating. That's why he telling you, man, we had this thing so locked down. The only way you could win this, you had to cheat. Because we done cheated, we done locked this thing down. And see, and you got all these people walking around trying to be these fake electorates. You know, I'm sure every time their doorbell ring, they buttholes tighten up. Cause it just like when they gonna come arrest me? Cause that's against the law. And if we don't put our foot down against this, it'll never be the same. It's gonna be open season. If we don't put our foot out against this, it's gonna be open season, man. And next time it's gonna work. Next time it's gonna work. You know, and you'd have to ask, man, how did we get so many Americans that are anti-American? We got more Americans right now that have a respect for Vladimir Putin than they do Joe Biden. Americans have more respect for Putin than they do Biden. What have we come to? And these are patriots that's got more respect for Putin than they do their own president. What have we come to? And when you call them out on it, then they want to get indignant, want to get violent. Man, go back to the Little Dick playground with that bullshit. That's what you need to do. Go back to the Little Dick playground, because you surely on the wrong playground. You know? And just you know, man, we gonna have to stand our ground. It's just that simple. People just gonna have to learn how to stand their ground. Listen, man, evidently ain't nobody interested in talking to Truth Conductor today. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's thunder and lightning anyway. So let me just get off this phone. Maybe that's why I had a bad connection, because it's lightning. I'll see y'all later.